Namaskara. Good afternoon, everyone. Respected director, distinguished faculty, industry leaders here, and dear students. I hope this is a session after your lunch. I hope you will be attentive. So let's start with our history, right? So it is an honor to stand in front of on this AI conclave. Today, I want to connect two powerful forces. One is ancient Indian wisdom and artificial intelligence. India understood intelligence long before algorithms existed. I hope you all know this, right? So, Vidya dadati vinayam. Knowledge gives humility. In today's world, AI is the new Vidya, but technology without humility becomes dangerous. As future leaders, you must ensure that values guide innovation. From Bhagavad Gita, I think you all have heard or learned. Karmanyeva adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Focus on action, not merely results. In the startup ecosystem, there is excitement about valuation and funding. I hope you heard about the AI India Impact Summit in Delhi. I'm not sure how many of you attended. So you would have heard about a lot of investment coming to India. So there is a lot of opportunity available for the startup and the younger generation coming up. I think there is a news that there is about 200 billion investment is expected to come into India, right? So we need to use this technology very efficiently and also with the responsibility of using this for the betterment of the people as well as for the country. So build AI that solves the problem, not just AI that attracts the investment. I hope, because you're all going to become the business leaders. A lot of AI engineers will be working in your teams, and the leaders are going to take some of the decisions which are going to impact the people. So I would like to share a story, right? There are two classrooms, one in Bangalore, smart boards with the AI labs, right? Another in rural Karnataka with limited teachers and minimal resources. A young MBA graduate asked, what if AI could teach in local languages? What if AI could personalize education for every child? He built a simple AI learning assistant. Dropout rates reduced and confidence increased. AI did not replace the teachers, but AI expanded the opportunity for the students, right? Another example, a farmer receiving AI-based crop alerts, right? Weather predictions or the soil health insights and the disease detection. So yield improved, income improved, AI changed a family's future. So you can see from these two examples, right, the impact of AI, because there is a myth that AI is going to impact the people and the job. But if you use it with the responsibility, applying the right ethics, I think you can bring a lot of changes in the upcoming society. So why I'm highlighting here is that most of you are going to become the leaders, right? Some of you are studying probably business analytics or BBA or going to become MBA graduates, right? So this is an important factor. Going to become the leaders, you need to just focus on your basics and also apply it ethically, right? So ethics is one of the key factors that you need to look into. So this is the real question. How can AI reform India? So probably I will ask some of the students as well, but what I feel that AI in agriculture, whether it is predictive farming, AI in healthcare, early rural diagnosis, and AI in education, personalized learning, AI in the governance, the transparency, and the fraud detection, AI in sustainability, water and energy optimization. This is not digital transformation, but this is national transformation. I think you have heard about the key messages from Prime Minister Narendra Modi, right? So he is also highlighting about this. But remember, AI will not reform India. It's the leaders who are going to bring that reformation or the transformation, right? AI can process the data, it cannot create the vision, but AI can optimize systems, it cannot build the character. Some examples of how AI is being applied in the manufacturing. How many of you are studying AI as part of your curriculum? You can raise the hands. Just want to understand whether should I go in depth or just briefly touch upon. How many of you are having AI as part of your curriculum? You can raise the hand. Okay. But I think probably you are going to learn as you move to the next. Yeah, okay. Right. Okay. So there are smart factories with the predictive maintenance, right, that we are applying, and also computer vision for doing the quality control, and the AI-driven supply chains, right, and energy optimization to reduce the cost and the carbon footprint. Because this is another important factor where, because as part of my responsibility, I also handle the sustainability portfolio. But that is something really important for us, that we need to take care of the sustainability, how AI can impact this, and you can conserve the nature, right, for the future, right, for the next generation. So India can move from make in India to make intelligently in India, right? So make in India, a lot of manufacturing opportunities are there. But with the background of when Prime Minister Narendra Modi has come up with the UPI implementation, I think there was initially some resistance, but you can see that today even the food vendor on the street side or several other vendors are using. That is the kind of reformation. Similarly, the AI is going to become like that. Whether India is ready for that, absolutely ready, but that responsibility is there on the students who are going to be graduated, how you can use it effectively and bring that. So, few points on the 4 T's, right? I think talent, AI literacy, and reskilling the workforce. Tools, accessible AI platforms and digital infrastructure. Trust, this is very important, right? Ethical AI or the responsible AI. Privacy protection and transparency. Because today, whatever you do on the mobile phone, right, it's being tracked, right? I think you all know that. And transformation, cultural shift from reactive to predictive systems, right? So I will not go in depth about the manufacturing part of it, but some of the key points that I would like to highlight is that the strategic positioning for India, right? India's global manufacturing competitiveness must evolve from cost leadership to intelligence leadership. Why I'm highlighting here that? Because you are all going to become the leaders, right? The nations and enterprises that embed intelligence into machines, workflows, decision systems will define the industrial hierarchy of the next decade. India can move beyond being manufacturing back office to become smart manufacturing powerhouse if intelligence becomes core industrial infrastructure, right? So that is what the responsibility that we have. So it is not just about digitize yesterday's factory, but design tomorrow's intelligent enterprise. Like Swami Vivekananda said, arise, awake, and stop not until the goal is reached, right? Today, that means learn AI, understand AI, lead with AI, right? As the business students, your strength is not coding, may not be, this is my guess, but your strength is strategic thinking, ethical judgment, emotional intelligence, and adaptability. AI will not replace the leaders, but it will replace leaders who refuse to evolve. So it is very important for you to have the understanding on AI and also update yourself what is coming up in the industry so that you equip yourself so that you will be ready before you get into the actual world, right? So be AI literate, stay ethical, solve Indian problems, think long term, lead with responsibility. India once gave the world mathematics and philosophy. Today the world looks to India for technology leadership. The future is not just artificial intelligence, it is responsible intelligence. The world does not need smarter machines, it needs wiser leaders. that is the responsibility I think GIBS is having, right? To build responsible leaders and the wiser leaders. Let that leader emerge from GIBS. Thank you. Jai Hind.